Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our Florida Life YouTube channel. Today we're going to do something we have not done yet as a family, and that is to go camping. So we have booked a site at the Rainbow Springs State Park, which is literally in our backyard. So we're gonna go over there. It's like 15 minutes from our house, so it's nice. We don't have to go too far. But we're going to check it out. So I haven't been camping before, but we've got a lot of camping gear, a lot of stuff that we have collected over the years, plus just got some more stuff recently, so we're excited. So we're going to kind of show you around the campsite over there, the Rainbow Springs State Park, show you what it's like, and where they have everything set up, and show you our campsite and see what we think about it, what you think about it. Everyone has given it high rating, so we're curious to see how it goes. So with all the kids, and we'll see how it goes. So anyways, appreciate you watching and coming along with us on this real adventure in Florida. All right, so here is the entrance, and Rainbow Springs State Park Campground. So yeah, it looks like we have to call in real quick in order to get in, because we don't have a code that we were given. So we're gonna go ahead and call in and see what we got to do. All right, so my wife ended up having to walk up to ask what the code was, because they did not email the code unless we missed it. So we got the code. So that is one thing already that you would probably want to call ahead. We tried even calling and they didn't even pick up at the office, so that was kind of annoying. So already just one tidbit of information that you're going to need in order to get in. All right, so here's the road on the way in. She called the main office, not the line that they have out there, and we were able to talk to somebody. He gave us the code. I don't know if they change it all the time or not. But now we have to find out kind of where the whole place is set up and how it is, because we have no idea. They didn't give us a map, so that's what we're going to do next, is see where we have to go in order to find our camping site. All right, so when you get to that building back there, well, that's where you got to check in. We have not checked in yet, but it says if you go to the left, that's campsites like 1 through 43, and then 44 to 60 or somewhere else. This is going to be our campsite, which is campsite 51, and right there we'll have to set up our tent somewhere in there, I guess. And then there's that. So there's a loop road. Looks like we got a nice area behind us. Probably be able to see some deer and stuff. Here's another campsite here. You got a picnic table and a grill, and there's another campsite there. You got some folks camping here, and you obviously can see RVs and different things. So and there's the restrooms right there, so we're not too far from those if we have to use those either. So nice. We got the trees kind of shading us, so that's kind of nice. So they're in our background, so the sun doesn't necessarily come beaming in on you. But a gentleman said he'll be back in a few minutes, so we're gonna, sorry about the blurriness. We'll get checked in and get settled in our campsite here shortly. All right, so we arrived and started setting up, and I was like, oh, I forgot to videotape. So just a real quick overview here at the campsite. They've got water here. That box has electrical. I guess I ought to show you. It's got your 50 amp, 30 amp, and then there's your regular your 20 amp there. So it's got that, and the circuit breakers turn it on and off. And then we're setting up our tent here, which you can see is pretty large. And one son's over there setting up the other tent. And so they got a little fire ring, a picnic table, and then a little grill back there. So the ground, not what I would want for a ground, but I'll show you, lots of little pebbles. It's pretty hard. So it's gonna be interesting. But anyways, so they just pick out a little spot, they clear it out. You're surrounded with some palmettos and stuff, but there's a campsite over there, a bunch of campsites right around you, so there's not too much necessarily privacy. The the attendant there at the desk said that everyone likes to keep it quiet. Definitely, it's supposed to be quiet time from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So, but anyways, so the gate code was 2580. I don't know if that was the phone number or not, but that's the code, at least that they currently have. So, but that's kind of good to know. So we're going to finish setting up our tent and then catch up here in a little bit. All right, so one thing I've discovered so far is the ground is extremely hard. It's lime rock, and as you can see from here, I've bent several of our stakes trying to get our tents in. So that was one of the most disappointing parts of this, is that you can't even stake your tents in the ground. We got, let's see, 2.5 sides on, and I have another whole side and a half that I couldn't, so that's as good as I got. I decided to jerry rig this and strap it to a tree, and the other side is only halfway in as well. So but we are here set up. Got the fly on this tent. It's kind of nice. They got a little light out here with all the extension cords if you need. Got our air mattress inflated and in there, and everyone's over here. They've roasting hot dogs and making s'mores, so we're enjoying evening at the campsite. So let's go check out what the boys did with their tent over here. So they've got their tent over here in the woods. I think they're hoping raccoons and stuff will enter their tent. Might need to help them straighten that tent out a little bit. Looks like it could be a little better set up there, but anyways, so here's where we got, and we're actually right behind the ranger. This is where they live. And I think out there, that's the sprinklers for like their wastewater and stuff. So, and there's more RVs around on the other side. But anyways, so that's just a quick show of what we got tonight, and we're hoping to enjoy a nice night camping. Let's see what we got over here on the grill real quick. They got the hot dogs going. We've got our little stove. Water's about to boil. We got some baked beans. I think they're making some mac and cheese. We're about ready. So, and like I said, they got a grill here, which we're currently not using, but yep, so we're good to go. So you can see how tight, though, the camping site is. We got our vehicle here, and then everything kind of set up is real tight, but yeah, it'll work. So we're looking to enjoy the night tonight. So anyways, we'll get back to you later, but I hope this has been some sort of a eye-opening for you as far as the Rainbow Springs Campground goes. But you can see there's a lot of other people that got their camps and campers and stuff, and a lot of these people look like they're going to be here for several weeks, the way they've got their things set up. So but we'll maybe do some more video tonight, and then another one tomorrow as we explore the rest of this. All right, everyone, so we have been trying to set up here. We got out here a little later than we wanted, but check this out. So a couple folks have stated that having these lights out there is a good idea. So we did. We had one for our gazebo. They're LED lights. And so because they have electricity here, we strung it from one tree to that tree. And look at this, we've got light. And so we just used a ratchet strap on the tree, so I'm not harming the tree. It's holding that up. I don't like that it's over the fire, but you know, hey, it's high enough up. It's a good 6 feet up. So here we are. Check that out. So we've been able to do that with the help of the boys to have ourselves have a nice lighted camp experience. So definitely highly recommend that. There's where the boys' tent is over there, but we're just getting dinner finished up, and most of the kids have had s'mores, so we're gonna finish up part of this camping stuff and enjoy our night. So I would highly recommend if you have a campsite like this where you have plugs that you could do that. So we probably should have rearranged the park bench a little bit, but got a nice fire going. So we're enjoying the night tonight. And roasting some marshmallows for some s'mores on the fire. Temperature tonight I think is going to be about 59 or 60 degrees, so should have really nice weather for tonight, which is nice compared to the colder weather when we were having. It was like 32. That would be a little too cold, so this should be nice. Alright folks, so we're just going to take a walk out here in the evening, but I want to take a quick second. I'm going to show you, this is the main office building here at night, but you can see a bunch of campfires going. All those lights back there, that's where we're camped. A couple RVs, but I wanted to show you more of the interesting stuff, and that's all the stars that you can kind of sort of pick up out here, and that's what my camera's picking up. There's a whole lot more, but it's pretty neat what you can see out here at night. So anyways, we're just taking a stroll out here. Hopefully I'm not going to get in trouble, but I want to take a quick walk, so if we see anything interesting, we'll let you know. Alright, so we're walking. It says authorized vehicles only. I'm assuming this is only if you're like a ranger or something that's allowed through here, but we're gonna go through here anyways and see what's all the way back here. All right, so we're up this morning and the kids are screaming that there's a creature out here, so let's take a look and see what they saw, if it's still there. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna try and zoom in for you folks. But all right, there's a turkey. That'd be a genuine turkey. So site 51, I would say the downside is back is the reclaimed water system, but you don't smell anything. It's just like water pressure as the system is purging itself, I guess. So, but I bet I could sneak up on that turkey through the woods and get a closer picture of him. So anyways, we woke up about 7 o'clock this morning and just about everybody's eating breakfast. It's nice and cool out. It definitely cooled off last night. It's about 58, about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So now we're gonna eat, get picked up. We only decided to camp for one night, which we did, and we're gonna probably let the kids go swimming and then get over to the house later in the afternoon. It's supposed to rain about 2-3 o'clock. Of course, in Florida, that means it may or may not rain, so who knows. So we'll check it out. I think they're gonna scare this turkey off. Well, let's see what happens. There you go. See, it is a hen, not a Jake. So usually though, where there's one, there's more. See if we can zoom in on it. I bet I could sneak up on it now that it's... No, we're not supposed to go in there. That's the other thing I forgot. So anyways, he's over there, so that's pretty cool. But we're going to do a review a little bit about some of the campsites and then what we think about some of it, so that y'all have an idea of if you want to come out here to request certain sites and whatnot. But anyways, a little wildlife out here. I know I'm sure we'd see turkeys or deer and stuff as well if we were walking around. So alright, so we will show you around a little bit. There is the restrooms for this area. They put a bunch of them up. Then here's campsite 56. There's a couple more to the left. All these are RV sites over here. And then to my left, there's like 4 campsites. And this one here is right next to the restrooms. And then there's like 2 more behind it, and then 1 up front. So this is campsites 57, 58, 59, and 60. So there's a path, and there's 2 more back there. So I would say you want some real private ones. 58, 59 would be good ones because they're way back there. But you can see this is all hard gravel, so it's tough to anchor a tent into there without a good hammer. All right, so this building here has like a gift shop with some camping stuff, like maybe batteries, lanterns. They do not have pumps for your mattress if you need it, and they've got some swimming things, hats, noodles, stuff like that that you can use. Got some park benches over here, a little area to grill. But we're gonna head on down to the river and show you that path. So we're gonna head on down that way. So I had stopped videoing, but there's a little gate that's just for the people who I believe for the park rangers and stuff to get through. So you can't get your vehicle back down this road, but it heads this way and splits up here. You can go either way, they can anyways. And down there, there's a loading and drop off area. So it kind of made you think that you can go in here. Maybe like if you have kayaks, so then maybe there's a code they give you for that gate. And there's restrooms and stuff over there. And then we'll show you the path down to the river. All right, so the walk is maybe like a quarter of a mile down to the river. Anyways, here's a little map of Rainbow Springs State Park. They got this little area here, check in, check out. The nice thing is the check-in starts at 3 p.m. and checkout isn't until 1 p.m. So you don't have to rush to get out. I mean, it's 10 o'clock, so we figured we'd get packed up and done and let the kids get down to the swimming hole for a little bit and then head to the house. You can see it's kind of overcast today, so the weather's supposed to be a little rainy this afternoon. Here is a, we thought this was kind of interesting. It's like a movie area. And I'm assuming if you wanted to do a presentation, I don't know if you have to have permission to use it or to bring your own setup, or you could put a projector here. But it looks like it would work, and you could plug it in and then project a movie up there if you had a big group out here. So that's kind of neat. And then a little further down is the swimming area, and I believe kayak rentals that you can rent from here as well. So we'll get down there and show you that. If anyone's familiar with Florida, one thing we do have out here are hogs. And I'm pretty sure that the hogs visited this ground here just recently, because look how they tore this up. They kind of do that. They'll come in, they root around, and they're considered somewhat of an invasive species. But yeah, they were in here rooting around. This was a little while ago, a couple days, maybe a week old. They came in, I mean, look, they just tore this place up everywhere. But they've also got some park benches out there and grills and stuff. So here's the swimming area. You can go in here and swim. I'll show you, the water's usually, I think, at like 70 degrees, I think is what the water temperature normally is. So we're gonna show you what we've got. They got a little area kind of roped off just for the people who are camping here to swim. I mean, yeah, you can go out of it, but this is a swimming area. So let me go over here and show you the kayak drop-off area. All right, so here's where you can bring your kayak and launch. So the dock comes down here a little ways, and the river is just beautiful. I mean, I love the Rainbow River. I know it's going to get all this popularity and lots of people coming around, and eventually I'm sure we'll lose its beauty. Hopefully they don't develop it. There's talk of a resort coming in here, which some people would like a resort, but not me. It just means more traffic on the water and more stuff like that. Yeah, it brings in the business side of it, but the tourism, but I'd rather not. So let me show you the area where the kids are swimming. All right, so there's one of my boys standing. There's another one standing over there. It's not that deep. It's probably anywhere between 2 to 4 feet deep in some areas, but just a nice little area for the kids to swim. You can have picnics out here. Just a fun time for the kids. In the summer when it's really hot, yeah, you'd want to be down here all afternoon, but right now we're not in summer, so we're in a nice time of year. All right, so we're gonna head out, but before we do, I wanted to do a quick just video through this other loop where the campers are, where they have their RVs and stuff and the different sites. Kind of let y'all see what they have. So they've got, these sites are numbered 1, 2, 3. I don't know how large this loop is. I'm kind of curious. I think there's another off-site campground, so we'll have to check and see, but I'm pretty sure there is. But yes, and they have some restrooms here, really nice restrooms. But as you can see, a lot of folks have got their RVs and stuff pulled in here. Campsites 34 to 43. There. Most of this is RV parking, but they say you can tent in some of them as well, which I would say where we were at last night was probably an RV site, but it was very hard to put a tent stake in there. Alright, so you can see they got all these little trails and little spots. I mean, some of these are cemented. They're actually cement paved, is what I meant to say, areas for RVs. Most of them are not. Most of them are just lime rock. And I mean, a lot of these folks just camp out here and enjoy a vacation, or this is the way they live when they go around town. So, sorry, I misfocused there. 25, 26. Here's another set of restrooms here. And they have washers and dryers as well, which is nice if you are staying for a couple days and you want to get some clean clothes. That's always a nice thing. So, alright. This is going to be the exit here. Back out. I would say where we were camping, the camping sites like 58, 59 were probably the best secluded ones because they were way in the back. The rest of them were like right on the road, which it's up to your preference, but still not too bad. Well, anyways, I hope this video was helpful. And again, this is the Rainbow Springs State Park here in Denellen, Florida, and showed you where they have the little swimming area and you can bring your kayak and launch it. You cannot launch tubes and such from there. It has to be kayaks only. The tubes is for when it's in season. They actually rent kayaks, and those kayaks that were there in the canoes. So and tubes, you can tube out of there, and then they'll bring you, let you tube down to a certain spot, and then they pick you back up and bring you back. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it and it was any bit helpful. Make some comments. If there's anything I can answer for you, we'd be happy to let you know. There are trails out here. We didn't get to walk the trails, but there's trails throughout these woods right there that you can kind of walk through the woods and just explore around. There are a bunch of stuff to do. But anyways, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time on our next adventure.